tutti, sono sempre io, Mat10, altro video in cui la mia voce è tornata. Non so se in questo video la live già l'ho fatta, del 5.8, perché il giorno in cui sto registrando è giovedì, quindi il giorno prima dello special program, ma questo video potrebbe uscire o domani o dopodomani, quindi e oggi andremo a continuare l'Archon quest di Natlan. Comunque, per quanto riguarda appunto lo scorso video, quindi questo video uscirà tra ben diversi giorni, perché prima effettivamente devo pubblicare anche la continuazione dell'Archon quest. Sì, comunque per quanto riguarda lo scorso video, dove si è fermato così, mi spiace tanto, ma comunque a OBS era successo qualcosa di strano, si era tutta inceppata e tipo mi ha salvato solo fino a un'ora. Comunque non vi siete persi tanto, perché appunto l'Archon questa non l'avevo finita ancora. Appunto ci eravamo fermati, appunto eravamo lì con Molani. Però appunto finiva dove mi sfugge il nome della tizia che non può fare il bagno a causa delle...
Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot springs. The Abyss kind of threw a wrench in our relaxation, though.
Poi comunque dovrei raccontarvelo appunto dovrei avervelo raccontato nello scorso video, perché ancora lo devo pubblicare, lo devo fare bene, quindi non so cosa ci farò, però probabilmente vi dico cosa vi siete persi. Comunque vi siete persi né tanto, ma neanche poco vi siete persi.
Still, spending time here really has felt like the Kaholasaurs are so nice and so fun. Oh, and Atea's snacks were so delicious. Yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep, this area is so nice.
Comunque nella scorsa Archon avevamo promesso a Kinus che visitavamo anche i discendenti
Glad you
delle
like it.
vette.
I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some sea fishing. Later tonight we
Cosa
can
famo,
eat
Lani?
whatever we catch.
Yay!
Fresh fish is absolutely
le mosse, ma
delicious
cosa
right
fa?
off the ground.
Hey, Moalani!
Tonina.
Yeah? What do you need?
Che nome
The
strano,
team sent
Tonina.
out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
And Kachina? Is she back?
Kachina fell in battle.
E infatti ve l'avevo detto, appunto Kachina non si è più ritrovata. Dopo dobbiamo andare in un dominio dove ci saranno tipo Yansan, Chask, ci saranno tutti. E appunto dobbiamo trovare Kachina.
But don't worry, the team was victorious, so the rite of resurrection will be...
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning.
Exactly. She deserved...
All right, thanks for letting me know. Jeez,
Appunto
she sounded a
Kachina
little
è
anxious
appunto
there.
caduta in battaglia,
Had me
come ha detto
thinking it was
Tonina.
bad news for a moment.
Mulani, you said the Abyss was like, think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe.
Sì, ma comunque questa
If
cosa
there really was
qua...
some sort of cunning plan, wouldn't it make more sense to send them to attack Kachina and her small team?
Dove appunto questa cosa qua dei quelli che hanno vinto il torneo, tipo Chaska, Yansan, Kachina e altri tizi, Kai Semproni, appunto che appunto dovevano andare in questa guerra, ma non è, da quello che ho capito, non dovrebbe essere mortale, dovrebbe giusto essere una specie di prova, ma non dovrebbe essere una guerra vera.
Not that Paimon wants them to be in any more.
Relax. At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is... But through our long history of fighting, 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Tevat. You know, that's right. Khaenri'ah suffered
Khaenri'ah.
greatly during that time, and Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss.
Appunto ragazzi, a Natlan c'è stata la guerra è contro l'abisso, e fra qualche Archon questo, tipo la prossima o le prossime 2, non mi ricordo di preciso, ci sarà di nuovo e io dovrò sconfiggere tutti i nemici dell'abisso.
Even so, the effects of the invasion... Our tribe's waters were
Ed è
contaminated.
appunto...
The Children of Echo's
Allora,
territory was
non è
overrun by
difficilissimo, ma è
dangerous sludge
complesso.
surging from underground. It was like each disaster was designed for a specific... Exactly. We now believe the Abyss has invaded the night.
And that's how it became so dangerous and...
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully... Luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various pyro... Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking...
You must have had to sacrifice a lot.
Every battle, every sacrifice, responsibility. But I believe we will be rid of the Abyss. To think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know? We have to. Not only for ourselves. Anyway, let's head to the stadium. Our fishing trip, the sea's not going anywhere.
Una pietra nera sotto una bianca. Avviato. Raggiungi l'arena della fiamma sacra. Ok. Comunque dovrebbe essere in questa missione che ci dovrebbe essere capitano. Perché cioè, alcune volte non capisco. Prima, alcune volte lo chiamano capitano, altre volte il condottiero. Boh. Siamo andati in un altro dominio. Va bene. Ok. Comunque ragazzi, io l'Archon l'ho fatta quasi un anno fa, quindi non è che me la ricordo benissimo. Infatti potete vedere che ci sono loro ma non c'è Kachina. Vedete? Kachina non c'è.
Whoa, this place is packed.
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to... Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being...
Looks like I'm just in time.
Eccolo.
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it. I heard about...
Yeah, it's all taken care of.
Appunto mi dispiace che voi non avete potuto vedere la scena dove il popolo degli insorgenti stava venendo attaccato dall'abisso. Mi dispiace, ma è tutta colpa di OBS.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
Warriors of Natlan! We are the inherit, those who grew alongside sun and wind, those who forged our own destiny. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
Bene, appunto questa qui era la canzone di Natlan.
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
What does that even mean?
Ve l'ho detto nello scorso video, appunto Kachina non si riesce più a trovare.
Usually, once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the...
What's going on? This has never happened.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after. Think about it. The ode rekindles all victors. If the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina Kachina beat you in the pilgrim.
Pathetic.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did. But who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
Che antipatico che sei.
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not—
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point in arguing with the light.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have, or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
That's true. If she wasn't revived, maybe the YUB interpret victory and...
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong.
Kachina wouldn't have run. That's not like her at all.
No! She's been waiting for this moment, no matter how daunting the situation. No matter how scared she might— We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger—
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll...
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of— However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter.
Io ho una domanda, ma voi che comunque, cioè, come fa, cioè, non credo che la sentiranno tutti, c'è bisogno di un microfono perché l'arena è grande, ci sono tante persone, non credo che se parla e basta la sente tutta l'arena. Domanda giusto per curiosità.
To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the
Vabbè che non sta
pilgrimage
parlando
until this
nessuno, ma
matter is resolved.
What?
la dovremmo sentire a malapena comunque.
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, but doubt is a means by which we seek— If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my—
No!
Even though I have said nothing—
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question.
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? I know you said you were investigating the situation, but
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your— So, what do you say?
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, traveler? I'd like— Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs— Once again, I apologize for the outcome of—
Did she just—
I believe she did. Let's go.
Bene, adesso dobbiamo andare nella camera del consiglio. Ossia dove sta Mavuika. Dai, comunque spero di ottenerla Mavuika. Ho fatto 300 miliardi di pull. Ancora non la trovo. Dovrei trovarla prima o poi. Però sono ottimista, spero di
The
trovarla.
situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of— There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back.
That's correct. Not until the problem—
How long will that take?
It's hard to—
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share— We supported her every step of the way, but sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose our—
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. But please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a— Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of
You mean—
the sacred flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss.
Comunque volevo dirvi, cambiando discorso, volevo dire una cosa per quanto riguarda un non god Asmodei, dove in pratica appunto le cose che ha detto Renovos, che si sia affezionata al suo nuovo maestro, credo che forse potrebbe non riferirsi a, in questo caso, Iter con Paimon, ma potrebbe riferirsi ad Asmodei con Lumin, che sarebbe la principessa dell'abisso. Cioè volevo giusto dirvelo, quindi magari quando ha detto che si è affezionata di più a sua amica che a se stessa, potrebbe riferirsi ad Asmodee con il gemello dell'abisso, cioè il gemello sì, esatto, in questo caso Lumine, che appunto è la principessa tipo dell'abisso, da quello che ho capito. Continuiamo.
If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties.
Oppure anche, parlo in generale, c'ha tutto il suo cosa, c'ha diversi segni di tutte le divinità. Per esempio questa stellina ricorda Asmodee, questo cosa qua sopra ricorda Istaroth, poi c'è qualcos'altro che ricorda tipo Rindotter, mi sembra, la vita, poi cosa che riguarda Ranova, però comunque c'ha dei segni che riguardano tutti gli shades.
But if we stop altogether, the sacred flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks.
If we compare the two choices, sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty. The raw truth can be cruel, but we need to understand it if we want to approach.
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you, and unlike
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't...
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the...
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks...
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result, once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of to prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else. We need to suspend. Then we have to find another way of strengthening. I understand your anger, Mual.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a second.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried...
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team.
I've considered that, but without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage with fewer participants, the amount of contending...
So, essentially, the Abyss has taken Kachina hostage.
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in your sense of self will be devoured. Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before. I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger, Kachina.
Just like you said, Archon. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the sacred...
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does...
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue...
I failed to protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her now.
Traveler? What do you think?
Understood. Then I'll support you, and the Masters of the Nightwind have a technique that can extract... If we can find Kachina's ancient name, then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land of souls?
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to... However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt...
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
So, Hyman's the only one...
Lali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with the wild. We call it the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Lali la conosciamo. Inoltre nella prossima Archon Quest, nel 5.1, vabbè, sarebbe che hanno fatto nel 5.1 ci sarà Lali.
It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact.
That was the artifact I delivered to the
Poi ci sarà
Scions of the
anche
Canopy a few
Oro,
days
nelle
ago.
prossime Archon
Didn't think I'd be
Quest.
hearing about it again so soon.
Poi altri personaggi che ci saranno. Basta, mi sembra. Mi sembra che non c'è nessun altro a fare l'Archon Quest.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will... Besides, you're the... Traveler, I certainly didn't expect I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since... Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start.
That's more like it. After all, perhaps even more than you... Ideally, this would be the perfect next...
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. She wanted us to give this to you.
Appunto, ragazzi, purtroppo appunto nella parte che non mi ha salvato del video scorso, Atea, che è questa donna che tipo ha combattuto, mi sembra, da quello che ho capito, e appunto ha avuto delle cicatrici che non poteva più fare il bagno nelle sorgenti termali, però alla fine c'è riuscita e ha fatto il bagno nelle sorgenti termali, però comunque ha detto che ha tipo una cosa terminale, che quindi deve morire. E a te ha chiesto a Morani di dare a Mavui che ha questo manifestazione dei suoi ricordi e della forza di volontà.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot spring. But don't worry.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire, but that's not...
You're right. Even now, the gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted as things stand. The pilgrimage is a lost cause. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan.
We can't let the
No. If the public learned that Natlan's... But if I said nothing at all, they would have...
Another simple choice.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right... Let's go. There's still a way for this...
You mean?
Yes. The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it
scena me la
strike fear in the
ricordo.
abyss,
Adesso dovrebbe
it's
arrivare
also the
Capitano.
pillar of Natlan's stability. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
Ti dovete dovrebbe essere la cutscene di Capitano, 100%.
But that can only last so long. I think...
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment.
Perché mi ricordo che c'erano Mavuika, Kimmich e Jansan che erano qua a parlare e poi arrivano tutti fatui.
Those chosen by the Wyab have already embarked. All we can do.
Ci sarà uno scontro epico fra Mavuika e il Capitano.
Even so, for you to make the...
If not me, then who? No, I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Ora dovrebbe arrivare Capitano.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking! Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Lo scontro fra il capitano e Mavuika. Però nelle prossime Archon Quest
Are you alright, Archon?
vabbè, comunque si
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would
collaboreranno
expect from
insieme
the
nelle prossime
first
Archon
of the
Quest.
Fatui Harbin.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat.
Inoltre Mavuika è l'unica Archon che ha ancora l'agnosi nelle sue mani, perché non so, quella di Animo, di Geo, di Electro, di Dendro, di Idro, di Crio, credo che ce l'ha la Zarizza, appunto ce l'hanno tutti i Fatui, mentre Mavuika è l'unica che ancora ha l'agnosi nelle sue mani.
If the Saritsa sent him here,
Yeah. And how?
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals, but I'm sure the captain has his own reason.
whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatu.
No, the wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him. Besides, I'm sure you noticed, the power that came to his...
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could... When we exchanged final blows, Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Seat Lali. She should know.
Of course. I'll head out right now.
Yes.
Bene. In un secondo sono già arrivati da
Strength has
sopra.
never rested solely in... Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must...
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got... I just hope the others have a safe journey.
Bene, ora dovremmo entrare in un dominio, se non erro, appunto a vedere dove sta Kachina. No, come ho detto. O forse sì, boh, vabbè.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be...
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Have faith in the Archon.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll head right...
Okay, let's just keep...
Bene. Ma siete i discendenti delle vette? Ok. Ma comunque mi fa strano non avere Kinich, se no già avrei fatto con il rampino tutto easy, sarei già arrivato. Questa è la tribù dove sta Kinich.
Okay, that does sound different from our usual adventures.
The tribal chief.
Waina, andiamo da lui. Ok. Bene.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries.
Whoa, hold on a sec.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom.
Rescue her? From the...
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you the nature of battle is unpredictable.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Waina.
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Waina? Life isn't complete without taking risks.
It's nothing. The Night... If you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you.
Thank you.
Huh, seems like you two go way back. But
Oh, Chaska's a peacemaker, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts, so we slowly got to know each other that way.
Sì, infatti per chi non lo sapesse... Sì, infatti per chi non lo sapesse, Chaska, lei è tipo una pacificatrice, ossia che fa la pace fra le battaglie, tipo.
Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe, too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Kuichu, sorella di Chaska. Poi gli succederà una cosa.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Yes. I'll introduce you to her sometime, but let's get back to business. Why?
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river. In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river.
We couldn't do...
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the...
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe. He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek.
Bichama? Why does that name sound familiar?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him. Where can we find...
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff top.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Ah, mi ricordo questa parte. Sì, ora me la ricordo. Appunto, cercare Vichama, sì, me lo ricordo Vichama. Dovrebbe essere queste zone qua. No, non credo sia lui. No. Dovrebbe essere in queste zone. Dovrebbe essere lui. Sì, che poi dopo dobbiamo fare una cosa, dobbiamo sconfiggere dei mostri.
Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something? What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the night? No. If you really think about it, anything's possible.
Are you okay?
Everything's fine. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to...
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Malco is...
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
That's not a problem.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina...
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone? I see. From what I can tell, once the connection is established, the abyss will come...
Wow, you got all that...
I just picked up on the basics. I'll go find an open area and start setting...
We'll go right away.
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around...
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient...
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net...
Oh, I see.
Right. I need two chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names in, normally you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes.
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take this...
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you.
I appreciate it. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Hang on, Kachina.
Bene, ho accomodato dei preparativi per cercare il nome antico. Comunque, non vuol dire una cavolata, ma se non sbaglio, Mavuika, che non so se sapete che Mavuika, da quello che ho capito, dovrebbe essere della tribù dei discendenti delle vette. Voi direte come? Prima Kinic, che lui dice dei discendenti delle vette, appunto affiliazione Huizlan, che sarebbero gli abitanti dei discendenti delle vette. E questa volta Mavuika Wizlan, quindi da quello che ho capito Mavuika, lei di tribù dovrebbe far parte dei discendenti delle vette come Kinich.
Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much?
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be
30.000
30,000 more
mora.
in total.
Deal.
Wait.
What, you want me to drive down the price?
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used... All right.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the travel...
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk.
Perfect. Is that the only one, though?
That might be tough.
Thank you so much.
Relax. Everything's...
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about it. Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stuff.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady.
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here. Here you go. By the way, I heard you mention Vicha. How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5...
Do you know what happened?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield. 5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage, but on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Vichama...
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his... Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So it's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters, and Vichama went into a deep depression after that.
Oh.
He blames himself. Oh, you're not wrong. I've tried convincing him to move forward. To stop the Abyss has caused so much suffering. Anyway, that's the gist of it.
Incontra Vichama, quella rupa che diceva, bene. Comunque, devo dire una cosa che riguarda il primo account. Tipo, in pochi giorni, e già posso di nuovo fare 20 pull. Cioè 20, posso fare... All'incirca posso fare 15 pull, ma come ci si possa arrivare qua? Ah, forse usando i Yunkosauri. Quindi stavo dicendo che nel primo account posso fare 13 pull, poi ho 2 cosi viola, quindi 15. Poi il primo del mese che si raggiungono i cosi viola, ne posso prendere 5, quindi 20. Poi ci sarà la 5.8 che darà le primogemme, quant'è che ne dà solitamente? Su 600 primogemme, e quindi all'incirca posso fare una ventina di pull. E poi se nella 5.8 spero che non ci sarà il banner di Sumeru, spero che non ci sarà, appunto nella 6.0 poi darà tutte le ricompense. Ora dobbiamo trovare un posto dove raggiungere la rupe. Eccoci arrivati, vedete, dobbiamo sconfiggere dei mostri.
Yep, it's all here.
I've made all the necessary adjustments. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's... Go ahead. After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was... If I had been there, I would have been able to sense that... I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina...
But that happened, Seth. The Pyro Archon said all life within the night...
There might not be much hope. But All right. Let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said...
I mostri non erano troppi, dai, pensavo peggio. Un nome antico.
Take it!
Dovrebbe essere quello di Kachina.
I found Kachina's ancient name.
Esatto.
Hang in there, Malco.
E ora voglio trovare il nome antico di Malco, il suo amico.
Something's not right. The power of...
The abyss is corroding his body. Vichama.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Bene.
This power.
Hanging in there?
Malco. No, why can't...
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mulan.
I already tried, but the power of the abyss has him in a
In that case, we have... Get back!
Cos'è che ha detto? Tipo ha detto mi dispiace Sitlali. Ho capito male.
Chaska, wait!
Oh.
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone...
Okay.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Vichama!
Vichama?
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. And now...
Povero Vichama.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years.
Huh? What's that in your...
Huh? This is...
Hmm?
Hey, Malco. Got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words.
I never thought I'd actually die on this mission.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time. Pisak. Maybe you're right. Vichama. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Was that?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, but...
A deeper pain.
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. For all these years, I regretted not being able to...
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard when you asked for my help, I hesitated too, but I also understood why. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most... If I could do it all over that way, even if the outcome stayed... There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't... That's something I had to learn in hindsight.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more... I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep...
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Thanks to him, though, you were only briefly exposed.
Che bella vista comunque sul vulcano.
Just speaking from experience.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're... and apologize for destroying this...
Bene. Quichu, la sorella di Chaska.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know what you want.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wina. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after... They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow...
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo
Infatti
source.
durante la storia di Chaska che abbiamo fatto diversi mesi fa, appunto lei ha detto che è stata cresciuta dai
She was
cuccosauri.
afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child and abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there. That strength of will pushed her to survive. But it also planted a seed of conflict within her.
For some reason, Paimon can totally.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights. So Koichi was
Ma
always
quindi
taking her around,
Koichi è la sorella
apologizing to everyone.
adottiva, non la sorella biologica.
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings...
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop chat.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of...
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from. In the end,
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have...
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know...
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a...
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
Again with the excuse... We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger, but a trip to the Night Kingdom?
What do you mean, sneak into the place?
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything.
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mom...
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say...
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same...
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you...
All right, whatever.
You...
Time out. Is this...
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then... You need to know something. What happened to Kachina was...
But the person you become when you lose control, that's all...
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as...
I've also told you that managing your condition...
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep...
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat...
Koichi!
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say?
Then support me.
So, that's it. Why'd you have...
you two are
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two...
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact.
If only Tone Gift Bard was here, he could have repaired...
The Spirit Speaker Stone might...
Huh? I see. Still, stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay?
Bene. Andiamo alla camera del consiglio di Mavuika. Appunto di Dio del romantico di Kachina che abbiamo recuperato. E dovremo entrare nel dominio, recuperare Kachina e poi mi sembra basta.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name!
Well, it's fairly complicated.
A prendere le battaglie degli Archon contro il capitano.
Fatui again? We can't go anywhere with that.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage?
That's why it has to be our little secret. No. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but still, all you need to do is focus.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf.
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san.
Archon, I'm sorry about before.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down.
Questa qui è tipo la stanza di Mavuika.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before.
It looks like there are items from every tribe.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts, and physical items do a far... Now, I still have... If you're curious about an item...
Alright, we'll have a look. There are so many jars and
No, those belong to the masters of the Nightwind. Yamaya is an expert in this field, and she taught me a lot. The tools you see here are quite... The contents of the jars aren't all that special.
Ooh, must be something real.
Grape juice.
Huh?
It's quite tasty, although...
Hey, there's a fishing rod here. It must have belonged...
That's right. It belongs to a legendary fisherman named Matava. He and I met in a tavern. He told me about a particular... In his eyes, I saw...
So, did he do it?
The next time I saw him, he managed to kill the fish, but can a fisherman claim victory?
Well, Paimon thinks...
That was my answer as well. In the end, he didn't want his tool...
Wait, that means you also know how to fish.
Maybe we can go head-to-head sometime. The powder still needs some time to settle. Well, what do you think of my collection?
Yeah, if each item represents it, does every item hold a special...
That's right. The items in my collection they demonstrate
the shape of...
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. But there's also a different theory.
At once?
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one exactly? Even at the end of take out a portion of that journey, the future is the same way. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. Humanity excels at living in the present. But too often we forget while the pilgrimage and the Night Warden were only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless to come up with such a set of rules. The first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only... That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended to the divine throne, he used it to borrow power from the heavens and establish the rules of Natlan.
Vabbè. Tra l'altro appunto Ronova, appunto con tutti quegli occhi lì, appunto alla fine di tutta l'Archon questa di Natlan ci sarà Ronova, sotto forma di occhi nel cielo.
Namely, a framework. By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine... In addition, the sacred flame will grant them...
So, it all comes down to the power of the divine throne? Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes. That's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little
Questa qui è la famiglia di
raised.
Mavuika. Dopo appunto c'è la sorella che dovrebbe chiamarsi poi Hine.
I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a...
Your sister is so cute! It looks like... Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but it really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before. Oh, wait.
A little late for that question.
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon's mouth works fast!
It's all right. No matter what others may say, my past becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties. My father made the most delicious stew. So one time, we didn't close the door securely, My sister immediately burst. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair.
Wow.
Isn't that what being a family is? As the Archon, I made a vow.
Well, what happened after that?
I believe she ended up working. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, we can place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin.
Posizione del mantico di Kachina.
Surely as the echoes of life res ancient name, take us to your fated.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina!
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find...
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. Though I was waiting for the Y-Up to send me back, but then the Y-Up saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monster. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. All you need to do is stay safe and wait.
It's okay. I feel so much better. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is...
I'm still... I don't want you to put your...
All you need to do is place your trust. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
Yeah, we're so close. We can't call it... Be careful.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion.
I know.
All right, then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very... that face you just made.
No, I just feel bad for...
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people... Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical... Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter...
That won't...
I hope not.
Comunque una cosa che mi è venuta in mente per quanto riguarda Mavuika è che nella caccia di capitano non ha mai usato la moto, perché di solito tipo quando ci sono degli scontri ci sono quasi sempre le skill durante le cacce nei personaggi. Mavuika non ha mai usato la moto durante le cacce con capitano, magari poteva sconfiggerlo, però vabbè, era solo per dirvi questo. Ora dovremmo entrare in un dominio che sta qua sotto e andare a prendere Kachina. Ok, mettiamo Dalia.
Let us pray.
Sì, appunto, però già ci sono un po' di livello basso, però vabbè. Non ci posso fare niente, i boss al momento devo tenere più personaggi.
So we're underneath Natlan right now?
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced... Humans only established their own society.
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait, you mean like the Elemental Sovereign?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have these ruins have been abandoned for a long time. But with the recent increase in Abyss activity, the
So what you're saying is...
No, it's going to be obstacle...
Why are you all laughing?
It's the pre-adventure excitement kick.
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go. We won't let it...
Finalmente siamo arrivati dopo 3 ore.
This must be the entrance to Pyro Arc.
Yes. There's...
We actually have to go in. Okay, Paimon
Però
just
ancora
needs
non
to
è
psych
finita
herself
se non
up.
sbaglio. No.
Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Looks like we made it.
This is the... It looks so different from what...
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped...
From this point forward, everything we know about the real...
Paimon's more worried about how we're...
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge, if this was the real world...
That's it? Right. We still...
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and...
Exactly. This light is streaming in from...
The terrain...
Yeah, these floating...
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down. I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right? Yes, I'm Vichama's friend.
Malcolm.
I was completely lost. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting... I'm sorry I can only appear before you.
No. We should be the ones apologizing. If the spirit... But we had to destroy it.
Of course. Under the power of the stone, it felt like turns out even our regrets were exactly...
Whether in triumph or death.
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for... You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? I'd like to help her while I'm still in this... Be careful. This place...
Bene, quindi devo fare attenzione. E Malco ci guiderà.
Did you hear that?
What?
Never mind. It was probably...
Don't scare Paimon like...
I heard it too. It was a voice from the abyss.
What did it say?
L'hanno detto solo ciasche molani?
Doesn't matter.
Cina!
We're here, Kachina!
Oh, honey?
Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters.
Good idea. Let's go! You're here. You're finally here. Thank you so much. That monster can appear from anywhere. The Wyap's power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay...
Had a girl. You did so...
Should we start heading back then?
Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the Wyap? I can't exactly put it into words, but... So that was the Pyro Archon's theory as well.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles. You can think of them like the body of each Wyap. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated...
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just... Still, we can't just leave the Wyap to suffer.
I agree. We might even make... Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the night...
Kachina? What's wrong?
headache.
Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here for...
No, I'm fine. I don't plan on... Just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you. You don't have anything to prove either.
All right. The sooner...
We've already come all this way.
Let's go.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself?
It's all right. I don't have much time left, so go. Achieve your...
Thank you for... You're true...
No one fight...
Wyabb? Wyabb! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyabb?
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. Alright, get ready, everyone! Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place!
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? He tried to get in my...
You killed Malco?
He would have dispersed with or without me. You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now. No. The power of the... I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but that is the tragedy of ancient names. Pride. The Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of... Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina...
Kachina! Give me your hand. Feel that? I'm right here.
Thanks, Moalani. Because I'm...
You're right. Maybe comfort, but you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for...
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down? The power lies not in the ideal, but in our commitment to upholding that
Well said!
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than two of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance, but you...
There aren't many in Natlan who can beat us when we're to...
We won! We actually won!
That's what he gets for under...
Fantastic work, Kachina!
This makes me so... I'm happy too, Moalani. Together we really are unstoppable!
Huh? My ancient name is... glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me!
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing all of a sudden.
Wait, does that...
That was a bold move. Diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend. Especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corruption.
Sì, da quello che ho capito, da quello che ho fatto l'anno scorso dell'Archon Quest, tipo appunto ogni eroe, quindi tipo Molani, tutti quelli che hanno nome antico, c'hanno tipo una specie di loro eroe. E tipo questo tizio qua è tipo l'eroe di Molani, roba del genere.
Still, seeing you pull it up, everything you said was exactly right. It took years worth of scars. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us. Only then will we... Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs.
I've heard that name before. You were the...
Since you were able to awaken my words from you under the name Umoja, as long as blood still runs through its blaze will become one with the... Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
What's wrong, Moalani?
So many... So that...
What do you mean? Did you just...
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now.
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here. I know bits and pieces, but I had no...
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Let's...
Bene, stiamo purificando la Wire da quello che ho capito. E quelle qua appunto cose di ossidiana. L'abbiamo purificato.
Okay, that should be enough.
I hear your voice, Kachina. My dear child.
Great. Well then, I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer.
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina. You are all my most beloved children. Your ancient name is just that, a name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also get focus on who you want to be. You are... The story of your ancient name is for you to continue. It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. Go now, my children.
I know we've never met before, Wayab, but I just thank you for encouraging Kachina.
Io adesso cadrà tutto e dobbiamo scappare in tempo. Dovremo fuggire da questo posto.
It's the power of the abyss.
Ovviamente non vi spoilerò cosa succede.
It's a Sealy! The Sealy opened the way for us!
Ce l'abbiamo fatta? Lo scopriremo adesso. Non ce l'abbiamo fatta. Ma invece sì, ci siamo riusciti grazie a Mavuika.
You've done well. Now come home.
Ma praticamente sotto Natlan comunque. Quindi Mavuika ci ha salvato. Evviva. Sì, comunque abbiamo scoperto diverse cose, la guaio, tutta Kachina, Molani. Sì, comunque è carina come storia l'Archon questa di Natlan.
We're back! The Pyro Archon saved us.
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say she used it?
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the night.
So you're saying her conscious...
Every great display of power.
You must feel terrible, Kachina. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archons.
I recommend getting a full checkup.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right.
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom as
right. The Wyatt mentioned something about the...
I'll let her explain everything. Every move we make from here.
Bene, adesso dobbiamo andare nella camera del consiglio da Mavuika e dovremmo aver fatto, da quello che mi ricordo, dopo che siamo stati appunto dentro il dominio, tutto il regno della notte, facciamo giusto le ultime parole con Mavuika e poi la missione è finita. Andiamo nella camera di prima, nella stanza di prima. Koichi.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the... Take a seat, everybody.
Nonostante la breve permanenza nel regno delle notte, Molani e le altre mostrano un certo grado di contaminazione dell'abisso. Tuttavia, grazie alla vasta esperienza di Koichi nel trattare la contaminazione dell'abisso, gli effetti nocivi non saranno permanenti. Ah, meno male. Il trattamento allevia anche i sintomi di Kachina.
All right, that should do it for now. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react.
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power. Wait.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great...
Of course. I still have patience.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right. Just give it time.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where... I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than
Alla
a year
devastazione
before
totale della
total
nostra
devastation.
nazione.
No.
That's right. But I've only ever our looming destruction is not a recent development.
Mualani told us a little...
500 years ago, unlike the other nations, Natlan never had state the battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long, and even then, it took and still. This is but a superficial... The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all immediately after the war. But at that time, we were a nation of... Our civilization was dying. Our faith, if we didn't bring the nation back. So, the Archon had a long...
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered it since the plan was mentioned in those memories. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back...
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's a...
That's right. The heart... A god can extend a human's life, but, as we all know, now a human life is like only by dying before my...
So, in other words, this is your...
Yes. We only managed... If the Natlan of the future was to have the goal was to reunite. Once a tribe was back to it, the Chosen would then stand by...
So that means...
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom...
So in other words, you always knew who the Wyatt...
Yes. According to the plan, the 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient... Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of...
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using. If we want to unblock that information from So, I've tried my best to help. Currently, Shalonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names.
Qui abbiamo Shilone, Kinich e Jansan. Poi ci sarà Molani, Chaska e poi come sembra che c'è Ororon.
During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories.
But we have less than a year...
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite...
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope...
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the...
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand, I can only trust in the... I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precise. Natlan's salvation lies not in its arc. You're quite perceptive, aren't you?
Huh? Oh, right! Oh.
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure... After all, I was the one who allowed... In addition to their sentimental value...
Fuel?
Yes. The stories embodied by those... Over time, they became imbued with... On their own, each item's power... By burning those items, I was able to activate the... It was a rather crude approach, so... All their power...
But weren't they all...
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No...
You have nothing to be sorry for. You... And then, it would only be a... Besides, when those heroes... If they knew those items helped save...
Even when you put it...
The people and the events of the past are... If you still have regrets, your deeds will become new legend.
Well, we'd still like...
Well, if that's... Now that Kachina has returned, we can find... And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Try not to let it get to you. All right.
Bene. Dovrebbe essere finito. No, come non detto, non è finito ancora. Ok, adesso ci dovrebbe essere Mavuika che tipo gira in delle cose, esatto. Però fra poco dovrebbe essere finita, questo video sta durando letteralmente tipo un'ora e 3 quarti, sta durando. Ovviamente poi velocizzerò tutto.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the story. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come east. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. It's been really nice. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, even when they cause trouble. I never met. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children. So you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. The abyss is a cunning and my rage will never know. But you came to me because I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn it. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way. For Natlan.
Quello che mi ricordo, io tipo potevo provare Mavuika e appunto camminavo in questi cosi gialli, cioè in questi cosi per passare da una scena all'altra. E qua c'è la sorellina di Mavuika, questa suppongo sia la madre.
What about the... You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. We will do everything we can, even across time.
Yeah, Mom's right. Well, seriously though, Dad should be here.
I imagine he didn't know. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
Chiedo scusa se vi sto un po' annoiando, ma è abbastanza lunga come missione.
War forged the 6 tribes.
We are the inherit, those who grew along, those who forged our own. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
Beh, adesso dovrebbe essere 100% finita, non credo che ci sia altro. Ora ci va il bacchetto della locanda, certo, come no. Quindi abbiamo, mamma mia, comunque, ragazzi, questa missione sta durando letteralmente, cioè sta durando tantissimo comunque, Guarda, appunto andiamo al banchetto.
Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here. It's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina.
Ah, well,
She didn't cause any trouble during...
Yeah, she was super...
That's good.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when...
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that her impulse to fight is extremely strong.
So, what you're saying is...
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little... Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back.
What? Do you really have to go that far?
No way. Chaska never opens. I appreciate the understanding. Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their argument? In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault.
Andiamo al banchetto e poi abbiamo fatto, ragazzi. Comunque spero di non annoiarvi troppo, perché questa missione sta durando veramente troppo. Sta durando questa missione. Ok.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Well done, Kachina. Thank you.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future ahead of you.
In questa missione Kinich non c'è praticamente mai stato.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the...
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't...
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get it?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find... When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed...
But the fact of the matter is that...
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of...
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the...
So, what about...
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition.
All right. There's no need... Dear friend, firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for help. This traveler and his companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. They've agreed to let me learn, and let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san. They all helped the traveler and Paimon figure out they too deserve to be called our heroes. So...
Well said!
I'll drink to that.
How does it feel,
To be honest, it's a... Well, you better get used to it. Next up, Hey, please don't...
Aiuto, quanto manca ancora? Parla con Mavuika.
Ah, you're here.
How did you know? That's...
You look like you've still got questions. Because the thought of telling them, abandon your... You could just as easily point out... Imagine if I said... I couldn't make them Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan can still work without them.
Non so voi, ma io me lo sento. In questa pool che faremo della missione, io vorrei trovare Mavuika.
Or, of course, without...
Però la voglio trovare, dai, per favore.
Yes, it was. From what I've been able to piece together, she played an instrumental role. Still, it was an impressive achievement. You feel loss keenly. This is a war. And there can be no war without loss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon.
Yeah, doesn't that mean...
I suppose, but so even if the future ends in destruction, and it's precisely because this is a pivotal moment. Well, 3 to be precise. There's one, your resistance to the corrupting power. If you agree to join us.
Ancient names?
They can. Several. Possessing an ancient name would mean that the Ode of Resurrection may have temper. Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for...
Yeah, we can't just ignore...
Wonderful. Then I'll read... We've never forged an ancient name.
Alleluia. Missione.
My lord.
Missione
word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of their power. Although your injury complicates things.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of... As for you, I must confess...
No matter how dense the fog,
Questo è
as long as the
palesemente
sun
Orwell.
remains, we cannot... you don't have much time.
I'm beginning to see just how useful you...
Quello lì era palesemente Orwell. Bene, prendiamo le ricompense. Posso fare 2, mi sembra. 2. Una pool dove ovviamente non dà niente, però dai, me lo sento. In questa prossima pool che farò, Mavuika. Ma invece no. Posso fare una pull per il coso blu, ma tanto non mi importa il coso blu. Guarda che se trovo veramente un 5 stelle nel coso blu, veramente... No, vabbè, però un'arma a 4 stelle. Come non detto, Mavuika ancora non l'abbiamo trovata, purtroppo. Mamma mia. Bisogna fare tante cose per trovarla. Io, ragazzi, non ho altro da dire. Ragazzi, non ho altro da dire. Detto questo, io mi fermo qua. Questo video sta durando 1 ora e 50. Tra parentesi, senza tagliare, senza aver tagliato velocità da nessuna parte. Detto questo, non ho altro da dire, ragazzi. Detto questo, spero che il video vi sia piaciuto e ci vediamo al prossimo video.